G'day guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a Windows 7 Live CD, which as the name suggests is a version of Windows 7 that you can run entirely from CD. The full name of the ISO is Windows 7 Live CD from USB, and there's a Wikipedia style page on the website Crusty Window, which also contains a direct download link that I've just burnt to a CD rewritable. We will be trying it on the free Facebook laptop as seen in previous videos, the Acer Aspire E1 522. It has an AMD A4 5000 quad-core CPU with 4 GB of DDR3 RAM. I have removed the hard drive for this test as well. Alright, let's power it on. Okay, we'll just double check the BIOS, make sure the hard drive's removed, which it is, no hard drive, and change the boot order, which is F5, F6. Alright, seems to be loading. Okay, we're finally on the desktop. It did take around 6 minutes to fully boot, but most of that was just reading from the CD. So maybe my CD drive's a bit slow, or I didn't like the rewritable, but there were no errors, it was just slow and noisy. So taking a look around, we do have Media Player installed, SM Player and VLC, got a few browsers, Firefox, Opera, Internet Explorer 8, got a few tools like Ghost for cloning drives, TeamViewer, we've got GIMP, there's Hiren's boot CD menu, which does nothing. We also have PDF viewer, another imaging program. Don't think there's any games installed. No. So I think we'll start off with some media playback, and we'll also check what screen resolution we have. So we're on 1366 by 768, and we'll check the drivers. And it is missing a lot of drivers, which is not unusual. So I could go through and install each driver, but again, this is a live CD, so you'd have to do this every time, which would be quite annoying and cumbersome. So we'll stick with the generic for now. But yeah, no graphics driver. I was using the default Windows one, so that's unfortunate. So we'll start off with some VLC. It crashed the first time, but it loaded. Open file. Go to my flash drive. Try something low like Xvid. And didn't play it, so we'll try SM Player. Try Xvid again. So it is laggy just because of the screen can't update fast enough. So that's not the hardware decoder, it's just lack of driver. So out of the box on this laptop, yeah, media playback no good. I'm sure if we installed or tried running this on a Windows 7 era laptop, yeah, you'd have a lot more support for the drivers out of the box. But again, it is a live version of Windows 7, so I'm guessing it is expecting you to either install your own drivers with driver packs here, or just using it as a recovery or an emergency tool. So that didn't work. We'll try some games. Oops. Portable RA is pretty low end. So I didn't like that. I'll just change the yeah. Okay, so we're missing too many DLLs. I'm guessing, and there's no graphics driver. I don't think the new Torque Remastered would work, but we'll try anyway. And no. So that is unfortunate. Do we have Wi-Fi? We do not have Wi-Fi. Yeah, so no wireless drivers. There's no drivers at all, pretty much. So it's not great out of the box. What about some basic NES emulation? Oops, we'll try CEUX. and no display. So that's unfortunate. So gaming, yeah, not going to work without drivers. And yeah, media playback not going to work without drivers. So I think here I will pause and I will get the graphics driver and install it, and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. I do have the drivers downloaded on another computer, so we'll try and install them. Here it is here, 7-zip. All right, it's finished extracting. We'll try and install it. Go next, install, go express, and agree. Okay, it does say it's complete, but with warnings, so we'll see what the warnings are. No HDMI audio, that's fine. USB 3 controller, it's fine. Yeah, okay, it's for a newer Windows version. So that's fine. We'll close that off and we'll see if it actually installed in Device Manager. No, so it is still there. It's like it failed to install. I'll see if I can update it manually. No, okay. So unable to get the graphics driver installed, unfortunately. So it looks like we are stuck with the generic one. So that's unfortunate. That definitely limits to what it can do. Couldn't play any games, can't watch any movies on it. We'll take a look around the pre-installed programs, see if they work. Yeah, so Ghost works fine. It's a brilliant program. It's very old, but it is a brilliant program to clone disks. And TeamViewer should work, but it'd be an old version, so I probably wouldn't trust it either, just because it's a bit shady. What else do we have? GIMP. We'll see if GIMP works. So GIMP does seem to load. Let's do A4. All right, can we draw on it? We can. So we've got some image editing software, which is handy. Close out of that. We'll try OpenOffice. Spreadsheet. Yeah, so basic Excel or spreadsheeting, that works fine. Unfortunately, without any wireless drivers, the internet programs or into the air browsers wouldn't work. We'll see what versions they are anyway. Don't import anything. Haven't used Firefox for a long time. Struggling to find the about. So yeah, as mentioned, without wireless drivers, there's very little point in having an old web browser. But again, this ISO was created back in 2012 apparently, and back then these would have been fairly modern versions of the programs, I would imagine, except Internet Explorer 8. That was obviously quite old then as well. Out of the box, not great on this laptop. Again, I'm sure if you ran it on a more period accurate piece with that was designed to run Windows 7 and there's readily available drivers, it'll be better. But if it doesn't detect the drivers on boot, you would have to manually install them. And for me, that did take about 8 minutes, and it failed anyway. So it's a neat little idea, but unfortunately, without any game support or video drivers or wireless drivers, anything like that, it's not useful on newish laptops anyway. I think that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching.